Okay, so change.org is this website that's pretty popular for making petitions online. It's also a bit of a meme at this point because pretty much everyone knows that these petitions barely ever do anything. I mean, there's literally a petition on change.org to shut down change.org. I'm not sure what they would do if that actually got enough signatures. Well, shit, we can't not shut the website down now, because then everyone will realize these petitions don't actually do anything. I mean, just to give you an idea of how useless these petitions really are, here's a petition literally called Help Solve World Hunger. 9 million people die a year because of hunger just in the USA. Have you ever gone multiple days without food? Well, these people have. If you sign this petition, we are just one step closer to solving world hunger, and you could play a part in that. Oh, that's it? Well, if I knew it was that easy, I would have done it a long time ago. Oh look, someone also left a comment on this petition. This is a problem that is very concerning, and with one signature, we can change the world. I love the idea that if the governments of the world just saw this petition with one signature, they'd be like, oh damn, people are starving? We should do something about that, yeah. Wow, I had no idea that was a thing. Look, there's a whole petition about it with a stock photo and everything. Yeah, let's put a stop to that. Hey John, can you clear your schedule for today? I'm gonna have you get rid of world hunger. That's your task for the... Oh, you just did it. You just did it, okay. Well, great, that was easy. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've never signed any of these petitions though. Like, I have an account on this site, and apparently I've signed quite a few petitions in the past. Like, Justice for Harambe. Look, it was 2016, okay? I wanted justice for Harambe. Everyone was upset. I don't know what I expected them to do about it. Like, put the kid in jail or something? I don't know. Make him wear a hat for the rest of his life that says, like, I got Harambe shot or something as punishment. This got 509,000 supporters, by the way. And as far as I know, it didn't do anything because that kid is still walking around a free man. I also signed one that says, release a sequel to or remake The Simpsons Hit and Run. That's a great game. I would sign this again. I don't regret that. But this has 30,000 signatures and it's been 9 years since it was started. And has the game been made? Has EA even announced that they were working on it? No. There's almost as much time between the release of the game itself and this petition being made as there is between the petition being made and today. So yeah, I didn't do anything. And there's also a section for updates, so the person who made the petition can post updates, you know. You'd hope it'd be something like, hey, you know, I sent this petition and all the signatures to an employee at EA. Let's see what they say. Or something like that, like an actual update on the progress. Instead, it's all just like, our petition got thousands of signatures. Hey, our petition is still getting signatures. Hey guys, thanks for signing our petition. Yeah, this game's never getting fucking made. It's over. Apparently I signed Fortnite on Wii U? Why did I sign that? I don't play Fortnite. I don't even have a Wii U. How bored was I? You can basically make a petition for anything on here, and that leads to moments like these where there's a petition to save the Earth from climate change, and then right below that, there's a petition to save the McRib, and the McRib one has 10 times more signatures. Anyway, let's look at some of the dumbest petitions on change.org. Maybe I'll even sign one if it's good enough. Persuade Eric to take his team out for ice cream. Okay, I'm not even gonna read what this is about. The AI generated photo is freaking me the fuck out. I'm gonna see that shit in my nightmares tonight. I scream, you scream, we all scream in horrible agony apparently because those are not happy smiles. They're way too wide. These are demons pretending to be people so they can get some of Eric's mint chocolate chip ice cream. Also, this petition is marked as a victory with 7 votes. Kind of seems like if all you needed was 7 votes, you probably didn't need a petition at all to begin with. But hey, what do I know? Maybe you convinced him with this terrifying photo. Hey boss, look at this. Oh god, what is that? That's terrifying. Get that away from me. Yeah, look at those creepy smiles. You gonna take us out for ice cream? Huh? Are you? Okay, yeah, I'll take you out for ice cream. Just don't show me that horrifying image ever again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Works every time. Legalize ICBMs for civilian use. The issue. It's self-explanatory. Is it though? I feel like I would appreciate a little bit more explanation. Forget about the whole gun debate. This guy skipped right to let's give everyone nuclear bombs. Someone breaks into your house in the middle of the night and you just, instead of shooting them, you just launch the power of the sun at them. Obliterating yourself, your house, and the entire neighborhood. That'll teach them at least. Destroy all atomic bombs in the US. Atomic bombs are mean. Oh, well, now I don't know who to believe. One guy says everyone should have nukes. This one says to destroy them all. And also, I like the picture of Shrek that they used. It's very relevant. Speaking of which, cancel Shrek 5. Shrek is misspelled. It looks like garbage. The original 3 movies were gold. The new animation is so bad, I bet a hamster could do better. And worst of all, they don't even have the same directors. And don't get me started on the redesigns. They look like crap. And Shrek isn't even the same green. So I think I got my point through. So Shrek's... Shade of what? So Shrek's shade of this harder than it sounds to say. So Shrek's shade of green is slightly different in the trailer than it was in the last movies. So obviously the only rational thing to do is cancel the entire movie. Just scrap it. I know there's tons of people that have been working on it for like years at this point, and tens of millions of dollars spent on it. But 5 people have already signed this petition, so I'm sorry DreamWorks. I don't think you have a choice. The people have spoken. Make Rockstar Games undo the GTA 6 delay. Rockstar Games, creator of Grand Theft Auto, promised to release Grand Theft Auto 6 in 2025. As of this date, Rockstar Games has announced the delay of Grand Theft Auto 6. This is not right! As a Grand Theft Auto fan, long time, I think we shouldn't stand for game delays when the trailer says releasing 2025. This is false advertising. How can they change the release date when they promised us, the loyal fans? Please help. You want them to just undo the delay? Like, never mind. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think if we all just band together and show them like, hey, we really want this game, they'll realize that they need to release it now. It's not like they're delaying the game because they think nobody wants it. Remove Blackie from my fish tank. I've had enough with a fish named Blackie in my tank here in Miami, Florida. Since I added Blackie, my once harmonious aquatic environment has turned into a battlefield. This aggressive fish has now managed to kill about 3 of my other fish. You know you don't need public opinion on your side to remove a fish from your tank. You have the power to get rid of it on your own without a petition. You don't need signatures. What you need is a net and a toilet. Pretty easy solution, just say. Ban Bear from gaming at school. Bear is constantly playing cool math games at school. It is very distracting to his classmates and peers. His teachers have told him many times to stop. He is addicted. Please sign as soon as possible to stop Bear. Not an actual bear, a person. Oh, thanks for clarifying. I thought you were talking about an actual fucking bear that plays cool math games at school. I like how the petition also calls for him to be banned from playing games, as if he's not already banned, like not supposed to be doing that. It's not like he's allowed to play games. You said the teachers have already told him not to. So I don't know what the petition is gonna do, to be honest. Send all the homeless to Alaska. They are a nuisance to Chicago O Block, and we need to send them to Alaska to fight for themselves. Okay, so the solution to homelessness is not to improve social programs, mental health support, job assistance, anything like that. Nah, fuck it. Just airlift them into the middle of the Alaskan wilderness, and let's see who survives. Maybe we can even live stream it. Like, put it on, like, a live stream, and then put ads all over the place, too. Like, get it sponsored by Red Bull or something, and call it, like, Homeless Hunger Games or something, Alaska edition. Then we'll use the money from the Red Bull sponsorship to fix Chicago's economy. Genius. I think I just wrote the next Black Mirror episode, actually. No people of color. Okay, hang on. I know that sounds bad, but if you take the time to read through the long-ass page of text, which I don't recommend because it's very boring, they're actually kind of just saying that there aren't enough people of color on the staff team at the clinic that they work at. Hence, no people of color is the problem, right? But it's just not a great title. I think they could have thought that through a bit more. Hey man, you want to sign my petition? Maybe. What's it called? It's called Get Rid of the Juice. What? What the hell? Yeah, like the juice at the grocery store? It's full of sugar and stuff. It's terrible for you. We should ban it. What did you think I said? Oh, nothing. Nothing. Alright, how about this petition? Let's all commit more hate crimes. What? Okay, wait, hold on. That's horrible. What? What's the matter with that? Let's all commit more hate crimes into the database to define them as hate crimes. We should start defining more of them as hate crimes. The laws are too lenient. Okay, but the names of your petitions are all really bad and misleading. No, they're not. Well, like, what about this one? Bring back segregation. Okay, what the hell is wrong with you? No, I mean like trash segregation. Recycling is a mess. People just throw things into the garbage when they can be recycled. We need to segregate things into different boxes. Okay, well that one's clearly intentionally misleading. There's no way. Okay, well this one's called Kick All Babies in the Head. Okay, what's the twist? It's clearly not actually about that, so what is the petition actually for? I just told you, we should kick all babies in the head. Oh. I don't like babies. Right, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll sign that one. Oh, great. Mandate that men's extra-large apparel is further subdivided into extra-large fat and extra-large fit. Oh, boy. In the year 2020-2023 and beyond, it is absurd that large males are pigeonholed and stereotyped into a single classification of extra-large clothing. Despite what the garment-producing bigots will have you believe, one can both require a broader piece of clothing in the chest and shoulders and an adequate taper to flatter a healthy waistline. Hence my proposal that extra-large clothing is either designated as being designed with the obese in mind, with a large balloon, I think he meant balloon-like drape around the midsection, or as being designed for somebody who places moderate importance in remaining in acceptable physical shape. Wow. you sound like a total piece of shit. Hey, why don't we just rename all the extra large shirts to fat ass size instead? That way all the fatties know that they're fat. Yeah, I think they know, dude. I'm not sure that it would go down very well if clothing companies started to sell their sizes as like extra large fat. That would probably not go down very well in the year of our Lord 2025. But you're just mad because you're 6'4" and built like Henry Stickmin, so all the clothes you wear just drape over you like a shower curtain. Ban the sale and distribution of Vegemite in the United States. I am an ordinary citizen, deeply offended by a product that has infiltrated our markets. Vegemite. This Australian spread has made its way to our shores, and I find it not only unpalatable but downright offensive. The taste is so strong and peculiar that it's hard for many Americans like me to enjoy. You know, you can just not buy it and not eat it, right? Like you could do that. You don't have to ban something just because you don't like the way it tastes. Then they try and make it into like a health issue by saying it has high salt content and MSG. My brother in Christ, you live in the United States of America. You can legally buy a milkshake that has more calories in it than the average person eats in an entire day. It's made with the ingredients they use to make like tires and shit. Oh wait, this thing has 38 grams of protein? Never mind, this is clearly a workout supplement. Hey dirty bulkers, I just found your new go-to drink. Skip the protein shake, this is all you need. I feel like if you went back in time and gave this to a medieval peasant, they'd take one sip and their heart would just instantly stop. Ban all Monsters and nicotine products. My boyfriend uses too much of both Monsters and nicotine products, and it's affecting his health. Energy drinks like Monster contain high levels of caffeine and sugar, which can lead to serious health issues such as heart problems, obesity, and diabetes. Maybe your boyfriend should just stop buying Monsters. I don't know, just a thought. If we ban Monsters, we're just gonna have a black market for them. You're gonna have sketchy dudes on the side of the road in hoodies dealing out white Monsters. Get rid of these fuck-ass flowers. Every time I step out and see these ugly flowers, I am nauseated. I dread the arrival of spring and summer because I know these hideous, disgusting blossoms will be hiding around every corner. Can we please come together as a society and get rid of them? They are ruining our planet. Flowers are ruining the planet? These flowers? The fuck-ass ones? I don't know if they're ruining the planet, but okay. I can't tell if he's talking about all flowers or just these, but either way, I feel like we have more important things to worry about than this right now in the world. Let's find a petition about an actually important topic. How about spoons? Alright, come on. Spoons, they don't need to exist. They do no good for the environment. The environment? I guess if you throw out your spoons every single time you use them, then yeah, that'd be pretty bad for the environment. But you're supposed to wash them after you use them and then reuse them. I don't know if you knew that. I mean, that's how I've been doing it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Can you spare a moment to help this homeless, gender fluid, and binary transgender person? That was a lot of adjectives. Is that even a person? That photo looks like it has maybe 20 pixels, so I can't tell. I can literally count the pixels in this image. The issue. At the ripe age of 0, Kenneth was born. He could not walk or talk when he was born. He was now older than most 0-year-olds and breathing in an oxygen-rich atmosphere. I'm not sure what this petition is for, like what the goal is, but I'll sign it. Sure, I'll donate 20 bucks, whatever, I don't give a shit anymore. Make slepted a recognized word in English. The English language is full of complexities and irregularities, often baffling its users with the rules and exceptions. One such instance is the word slept. While many of us casual speakers and English enthusiasts alike have used or heard slepted in conversation, it is yet to gain recognition in the dictionaries. The phrase, I slepted for 10 hours might sound grammatically incorrect to the purists, but it carries a certain logic and straightforwardness that resonates with how we naturally converse. I'm sorry, who are these many of us that you're talking about that are using the word slepted? Who are you hanging out with? Preschoolers? At this point, sure. It. Use whatever you want. Make the past tense of sleep for all I care. Make it slope. I don't know, whatever. Why not at this point? I sloped for 8 hours last night. It was great. Get rid of Snapchat's AI bot. Snapchat's new A bot is sketchy AF. I think it's unfair that you can't have an option to remove it. Okay, I actually agree with this one. This one's not dumb. I made a whole video about Snapchat's horrible, like, For You page or whatever, where they have those terrible videos. And the dumbass AI that they added that you can't remove without paying for a premium subscription. Seriously. So, I'm signing this one. Get Sony to make the Emoji Movie 2. The Emoji Movie was a life-changing experience for me and many others. It was a good movie full of wonderful animation and good life lessons for the future generations that needs more emoji movies to grow as people, including discovering how to make multiple faces and not being a boring bitch all the time. Well, what was that about? I'm not reading this whole thing. This person was way too passionate about the Emoji Movie 2. They wrote a lot. The first movie got 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. I seriously doubt there's even one person out there that actually wants this movie to be made. Wait, this has 4,000 signatures? How? This person commented, I care because when I watched the Emoji Movie, I was impressed, and then I watched it again, and again, and again. And then I got tired of the same thing and I wanted a second movie about, even though it's rated badly, I loved. 10 on 10, I would pay almost anything to see the second one because it's freaking Amazon. Remove toilets from jewel rooms. Whenever I go into the jewel room, there's always some sick f taking a shit and ruining the smell of my cotton candy juice. People even use jewels anymore, or like know what they are? Those were like the vapes, right? I haven't heard that word in years. Letter to inform you the real truth. This should be good. I am, not reading the name, I'm a student of class 11F. I just want to bring to your attention a serious issue involving another student from the same class. She has falsely accused me and my classmate of inappropriate behavior, specifically claiming that I am unbuttoning her bra. I want to clarify that these accusations are completely unfounded. I have evidence proving no such incident occurred. The entire class witnessed that I was sitting behind her and I did not touch her inappropriately, although she slapped me twice in a friendly manner, and I apologized. She has made false complaints to the teacher on Monday, claiming that we are involved in misconduct. That was a journey. Again, I don't know why there's I'm not signing this. There's no chance. I wasn't there. I'm not going to be a witness pretending to corroborate this. Like, yeah, he's totally innocent. I saw he didn't do anything. I like how he said she slapped me in a friendly manner. Twice. This situation's, I hope this gets resolved, because what the hell? Replace Abe Lincoln statue on Bascom with Freddy Fazbear. Move over, Abe Lincoln, there's a new bear in town. Abe Lincoln is so old-fashioned, most people don't even know who he was or what he did. Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria, is much more representative of our generation. Honestly, I agree. I mean, Abe Lincoln lived like 200 years ago. Most kids don't even know what he did, who he was. What, he like freed the slaves or something? Big deal, who cares? You know what Freddy Fazbear does? He goes, That's something you should build a statue of. That's way more important, obviously. Get soft pink shirts. I'm just really passionate about soft pink, and I can't live without it. Awesome, dude. Good for you, I guess. Need more doctors, hospitals, and schools. Alright, if anyone can figure out what this petition is about, I will do a backflip on camera, because this makes no sense at all. It's just the ramblings of an insane person. The population is at its highest and more so. That, right off the bat, what does that mean? The population is at its highest and more so? So it's at more than its highest? If it were higher than the highest, then it would still be the highest. Anyway, whatever. Yes, I do have a Kyle at junior school. She is confused too. I'm sure she is. My child is such a caring child, and that's coming from her teacher. My daughter had a different colored hairbands for her hair ponytail. She got told she was not allowed to wear them, bearing in mind it was only a baby blue hair tie and her school's dress code is royal blue. What about all them girls have different colored hair beads in? As a country, we are so soft we are letting our hotels close, an old age pensioner's home being destroyed to become a place for the immigrants, which I don't understand why. Did you get all that? Because I most certainly did f***ing not. She was talking about building hospitals, then talking about like her daughter was not allowed to wear a blue hair tie at school, and somehow tied it all back to immigrants. My brain hurts from reading this. Make Taylor Swift shut up my YouTube channel. I am but a humble content creator with less than 200 subscribers. As my young life has just begun, I'm not able to get a job. For those who don't know, you need 1,000 subscribers to start making an income. Well, that's not true. I'm at 2,000. I haven't made a dime. I am also a massive Swiftie. Taylor, if you see this, I have a wall dedicated to you. Anyway, here's a link to my channel, and I am definitely not going to show that channel name. Sorry, no free promotion on the Wolfgang channel here. I'm the most subscribed YouTuber in the world. Do you think I'm going to give you a free shout out on my channel? Keep dreaming. Try and get this petition to 100,000 signs. Now, I know that might sound like a lot, but would you believe me if I told you that this petition actually got 5 signatures? I know, right? Like, so close. Stop war. The issue. Stop war. Oh, why didn't anybody else think of that? It's, of course. Attention, ladies and gentlemen of the world. After seeing the outpouring of support for this online petition, which has garnered an amazing 5 signatures, we, the leaders of the world, have decided that there shall be no more war as of today. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why we didn't do it sooner. I guess we just never thought of it. I don't know. Alright, all of these were pretty dumb, but GoFundMe has even dumber campaigns, and on GoFundMe, people are actually asking for money. So if you want to see me react to some of the dumbest GoFundMe campaigns, click here to watch that video. And also be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Thank you for taking some time with me here today. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Wolfgang, and I will see you next time.